Hey, good morning to everyone in U.S. History 1. My name is Jim Corman. I'm going to be the instructor for the semester. It's spring 2021. And I just want to give a quick introduction to the book, the syllabus, and make sure you get up online and send me an email just saying, hey, I got online and I see these problems or I see some errors in the Blackboard structure that you have or the syllabus that you put up, or everything looks fine and I don't have any initial questions because I want to make sure everyone's up and running because I know what it's like being a student and nothing worse than feeling like things are a bit awry or out of sync, and you want to make sure that we all start off on the same page. The good news for those of you that are trying to save some money, the book for U.S. History 1 is called The American Yelp. I got two of them. One's for business history 1, the other's for history 2 of the United States. But this is what it looks like if you want to order a physical copy. If you were going to order a physical copy, you would do so basically by going onto the website for the American Yelp, which is through a consortium, basically dealing with free resources written by professional professors and scholars and academics, and they get together and they recognize that students are often put behind the eight ball with financial obligations with regard to the book. So the book is available free online. I'm just old-fashioned. I like to order the hard volume copy, and the hard volume, or the soft volume copy, but the paperback, if you will, version. If you just go into the American Yelp, you'll see where you can order one through their resources. There you're going to have to spend some money, however, though. I don't, most students seem to be comfortable with reading their textbooks online. I'm not, so I ordered a physical copy. So it's entirely free. How the structure of the semester will be is all laid out in the syllabus. I think it's pretty clear. You have weekly assignments. They're, I think, pretty rudimentary, pretty basic. But there's also weekly quizzes, which I think intimidates a lot of you. And that's why I want to put up this quick video. The weekly quizzes are the most simple little quizzes that come directly from the readings. They're multiple choice, 10 questions. Why do I do it? Well, in a sense, it's almost a form of homework because you can take up to 4 hours for each of these little mini quizzes. So what can you do? Hey, I read this question. I don't remember going through that in the textbook. You go back through the textbook, you read, you look for that. It comes right out of the textbook. You can look for that area. You cover it. And through that process, one is you're going to do very well on these little mini quizzes. They're only worth 1 point, but there's 15 of them over the course of the semester. 15 points of the semester should be a boost to your grade because you should be getting 90s, really 100 on each one of these quizzes by looking up each and every one of those questions. They're very straightforward, very fundamental. So don't be intimidated by them. To keep a 15-week pace, though, I don't want you to be getting too concerned about the first date. The first date that's due is January 24th. Well, the course starts on the 20th, for crying out loud. So that's a bit of a push. So although I want to keep pace by suggesting that the first chapter in the book and the first quiz is due that Sunday evening because I do everything every Sunday evening for due dates. I think it simplifies things for consistency. I realize the 24th is a bit of a stretch. It's too difficult. So chapter 1 and quiz 1, as well as chapter 2 and quiz 2, are all pushed out for sort of deadlines till January 31st, that Sunday. Doesn't mean you can't do them earlier. You can always do everything earlier if you want to. But I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I don't think the quizzes are, I know when I hear someone's giving me a quiz, I get a little bit intimidated by it. Quizzes are so straightforward, so fundamental, you should be able to enjoy them. And what are they going to help you do? They're going to help you write better responses to your exam questions. There's a midterm and a final. Not sure if I'm going to make the final cumulative, meaning cover the whole semester's material, or just from the midpoint in the chapters through Reconstruction, which is the ending of U.S. History 1, period of history called Reconstruction after the Civil War. Reach out. Don't be afraid to contact me. Questions, concerns, and I've been known to do this. I'll put up a quiz, and I'm not really good at putting the correct quiz response in terms of the right answer key, if you will, and then you get 3 or 4 wrong that you actually got right, and you don't speak up about it. Well, then you're going to feel like you're not getting educated the right way or learning from the course. Don't be afraid to reach out with any questions. And sometimes you did get it wrong, but it was the way which you approached the question and understood how the concepts were playing out, if you will. And it's great to have those discussions. That's how we learn. It's not about perfection. It's about, at the end of the course, have you come to have some basic, strong understanding of U.S. History 1 from early colonization right through the end of the Civil War. I hope to think I'm very approachable. I give my cell phone number out. It's also my business number. I'm a practicing attorney. Don't be afraid to text me, email me, call me. But if you do email or text me, make sure you tell me your name and which class you're in. Um, I don't know if my memory's shaky or if I'm just one of those people that have difficulty with name connections, especially when I don't get to meet you visually. I'll only have your name on on an assignment or on a roster, and I don't get to know you as well as I'd like to. Make sure if you're going to send me a text or an email, you say, this is, Jane Doe. I'm in political science 1, or I'm in U.S. history 1 or U.S. history 2, and this is my issue, or this is my question, or this is something I want to talk about. And that helps a great deal. It saves a lot of time, so I don't have to email. So who is this, and which class are you in, and what exactly is the issue? Otherwise, I hope the semester starts off nice for you. Again, reach out with an initial email saying, Jim, I'm in, don't see any problems, or holy crap, you got a syllabus up from 2018, or I don't see something that you said would be up there, and I'm concerned about that, because it helps make a better course if you raise issues like that and let me know. The other thing is, it's not up there yet. I'm looking at it in the background. I try to do them. It's tough to keep up because I'm not comfortable doing video lectures, but students seem to like them. So I'll try to put up a video lecture for each of the chapters as we go forward, summarizing what I think are the more critical aspects of these historical milestones that occur during these different eras. And I'll try to put a spin on it that hopefully has some helpful augmentation of the book and help you do better on the quizzes and the papers. And there is a research paper, 1,000 words. Talk about a very minimal paper. I just think most students get intimidated by papers. So if I keep it shorter, students feel a little bit more comfortable about it. It's a very short research paper. I just want you to get out there and do a little learning on your own. Write back what you learn. That's what the real world is really going to be about. And so you have to start getting a little bit more comfortable writing and doing research on your own. And I'll help you through the process, but it's a very low stakes paper. It's a very modest amount of work to do. And I'll help you through the process. And so don't get intimidated by anything in the course. I'm here to help. Anyways, have a good, I guess, rest of the week, and hopefully everyone can stay healthy. Take care.